We begin tonight with explosive new details with the murder investigation involving the woman who shot her ex 3 days after hearing he had allegedly molested their teenage daughter. According to police reports, on the day of the killing, another woman told Howard she too had been sexually abused by Kelly Pitts. Not long after Pitts had arrived at Howard's home, he was shot dead before ever coming inside. Police reports give us a first glimpse into the active investigation into Pitts before he was killed. They also shed light on the past molestation allegations against him, as well as domestic violence between him and Howard. But one other thing is clear. Detectives didn't buy everything Howard told them about the shooting. When officers arrived at Howard's Tehachapi home on June 5th, Kelly Pitts, who'd been shot 3 times, was still standing, but clearly in distress. Howard, who'd called Tehachapi police to inform them of the shooting, stood with her hands up, ready to surrender.
Worst case scenario.
Detectives say they immediately recognized Howard and her address because just 3 days earlier, they'd come to interview her and her 16-year-old daughter about molestation claims against Pitts.
I'm really trying to be strong for my mom.
At the station, she told them earlier that day she'd gotten permission from an investigator working the molestation case to reach out to a woman she thought might have also been victimized by Pitts. She said that via Facebook, that woman told her she was in fact assaulted by Pitts over a period of time when she was younger. And what she described was reportedly similar abuse as to what Howard's teenage daughter told her was being done to her. At this same time, Pitts called Howard and said he wanted to drop by. 5 minutes later, he was in her driveway on his quad. Howard walked out with her handgun in her waistband tucked under her shirt. She said that's when Pitts reportedly told her he wanted to take their teenage daughter somewhere. This seemed to spark something in Howard, who then, despite being told to, quote, play it cool by officers, decided to confront Pitts about their daughter. According to Howard, an argument ensued, and Pitts began yelling profanities and calling their daughter a liar. She said he then started to drive his quad towards her, running over her foot. She said in that moment she feared for her life. Officers pressed Howard on why she thought he was such a threat, especially if he had no visible weapon. She said he'd never had any weapons in the past when he'd nearly killed her with his fists. Howard said Pitts had previously been charged with 7 felonies in Ventura County for trying to kill and rape her, and that she's constantly worried about what he could do to her based on what he did in the past. She normally kept her gun in a safe, but since reporting Pitts for molestation on June 2nd, she began keeping the gun on her in the event he found out and came to confront the family. Officers noted they felt Howard didn't seem genuine when talking about fearing for her life when she shot Pitts. Howard also told officers that after shooting Pitts, she told him he was a child molester and deserved to die. The reports include the 2006 report of molestation allegations against Pitts, as well as the report that was filed 3 days before his death. They also show how hysterical Howard was when making that June 2nd report, and she repeatedly told officers she was worried nothing would happen to Pitts and he would get away with it, and she wanted to do something about it herself. Officers told her they had children and they could understand those emotions, but that in a civilized society you can't take the law into your own hands. Howard is facing a charge of premeditated murder and is being held on $1 million bail. We have many more details from the report on our website, kget.com.
Meantime, supporters of Wendy Howard are trying to raise money for her defense and get the DA to drop the charges against her. On a Facebook page called Justice for Wendy, members are asked to sign a petition encouraging District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer to dismiss the charges against Howard. There's also a link to a GoFundMe that says the money will be used for attorney's fees and stuff for Howard's kids.